most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Chilling. Like baseball.
Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, time to tap in.
The Nittany Lions will put total leather and we'll get started.
Let's go.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker.
Out of there.
Slips through the line.
Because we got to tap in. That's how we going to start it. That's how we fucking going to start it.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It's crazy. I really want to turn the shirt with Barrett.
Unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that one will put his name in the record books.
Let's go.
No longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6.
Started off with a bang.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Down for this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Got his man on the outside.
Wow.
Just talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
Come on, man. We got to tackle better than that.
Weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make
good shit
because they're just so dynamic.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
There's no fucking way.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback.
Oh, give me those.
That his players were going to be able to.
Come on, bro.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that
This
is
game
not a way
cheating.
to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. On the ground, it's Allen. At the 35, he's loose. And he's running in the open. And he'll step into the end zone.
Oh, man, this ain't cheating.
Touchdown, Penn State. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Let's do it again.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Howard. He's got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games,
and the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup.
Let's keep it going.
6 for a first down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and gets the defense off guard.
Handoff from the shotgun. The Buckeyes pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Got
Do it
him.
himself.
Get off of me.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. Looking to pass, it's Howard. They're working that left side. He just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they threw that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Let's go. First down.
For a first down.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Too easy. Let's go.
And he takes it in for the score.
We up now.
Touchdown, Ohio State. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake, throw an interception, or get penalties, and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Good drive.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big...
And
good
the
shit.
pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback. And they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this. Get in the sack. Rattle this guy as much as you can. As many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Giving him his pads. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Dropping back, it's Aller. He's got the tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Now the toss. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're trying to get to it.
Good shit.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's good.
Great stop, y'all.
Right down the middle. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.
We need some more energy in this game, though. Like, what the fuck?
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here.
Concentrating too hard. Let's have some fun.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. At the 45 on his way. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
You can't allow that cutback, bro.
After a very productive play.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Aller. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
That's caught. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Nittany Lions
Good
are
tackle.
stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Good shit. Good contain.
Get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I am an aggressive person, Paul. I like to put my foot on the gas. I like to go for it. But here, 2nd half, if I can tie the football game, a 4th down situation, I'm taking it.
You are aggressive spiritually, physically, and mentally. But I agree. You go field goal on this situation, and you put the pressure on your defense to go get a stop, get you the ball back, and give you a chance to win.
So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th. Touchdown!
Oh, my God. How does that happen?
They take the lead with the 6. Ready to try the point after.
It's the fucking tight end, bro.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Howard. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
There's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being complete.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked
crazy.
Down 3 quarters and head to the 4th.
Penn State 18, Ohio State 14.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Ibuka. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to run it.
Where you going, 5?
45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
And
They got the
just
double
get
spot.
rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job
It's not
is to
that
make
physical.
sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and
Chose the
long.
wrong fucking play.
It's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got
Good
a
shit.
first down and maybe a lot more.
Woo!
They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. 4th down, down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way.
Get off.
Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. To the air, it's Howard. Pressure coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They've been running it, but now the pass.
Let's go, Howard.
They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh.
Break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. To the air. It's Allard. Shoots it to the left. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. 1st down, they get sacked. 2nd down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on 3rd down.
A quick completion to the left.
Good shit. Good pursuit.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Well past the sticks. Really confident throw.
Damn.
Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab.
Oh, my God.
And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Should have scored.
It's complete to
Good
the
shit.
left. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
And really good job knowing I don't get in the end zone. I got to get close to the end zone, be ready to break on the football as soon as they throw it. I can't give up any yards after the catch, and they don't right there.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Snags it.
Oh, yeah. Let it run.
Line, but the defense stopped him short. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting...
Let's go! Oh!
Oh!
They took a shot into the end zone, trying to come away with a touchdown. Nice.
What we doing?
Defense. You're expecting them here to kick a field
What we
goal.
doing?
There's time left in the game, but just tie this thing up and let your defense go to work.
What we doing? Hold on.
Out with 5 seconds remaining to play.
See?
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw. It's Aller.
Let's go!
Stopped short of the marker. And they stop in his defense and they get the ball back.
That's how you really do it. What the fuck? Oh, he quit. Adios. That's how you win the big shit. Fuck you talking about? Little nigga.